Hello everyone, welcome back to our lessons on web development for beginners. In our previous lesson for the module 1, Foundations of Web Development, we understood the underlying architecture of the web and how HTML, CSS and JavaScript come together to create a functional website. In today's lesson, we're going to learn about the basics of the internet, including how websites are served and accessed by users. Let's get straight into it. Basics of the internet. What is the internet? You see, the internet is a huge network that connects millions of computers around the world. It's like a giant web that lets us share information and talk to each other. What is a website? A website is a collection of web pages that you can visit on the internet. Each web page can have text, pictures, videos, and links. Now, since the internet is a giant web that lets us share information and talk to each other, it's a bunch of computers that are connected to each other. How would you be able to get on the internet? How would you be able to access websites? Now that we understand that websites are a collection of web pages that you visit on the internet, all right? When you go online to search for something, you have to visit a particular website in order to access whatever purpose it is designed for. So now, how do we access the website? We access the website by using browsers, which we also call user agents, like Chrome, Safari, and Firefox. It can even be Opera Mini, Tor browser, whatever it is. So web browsers are like user agents that lets you access websites or lets you visit the internet. So what happens is the user types a website address, is called a URL, into the web browser address bar. So what the user does is it comes to the address bar and types whatever may be the URL of that website's address into the address bar and presses enter, just as you've seen in this illustration. So the browser finds the website and shows it to you. The browser finds that website because the website has like an address on whatever server is being hosted on, and then it takes all the necessary data and information. In this case, because the website has been created with HTML, CSS and JavaScript, it looks for all the resources and it combines it together and serves it to you. That's when you see all the fancy websites that you visit. So let's try to understand what a URL is. A URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. It's the address of a specific web page. For example, when you visit www.exist.com, that's like the address of Exist website. All right. And like I explained before, when you search for that website through your web browser, it goes on to look for that address. So there's something going on in the background. Okay, just like how we have Google and we have its own IP, or we have its own web address. So something happens in the background, you visit a website, it looks for the address on the servers where it's hosted on, and then it collects all the resources, combines them together and serves it to you as a fancy website that you see and can interact with. So now that we understand what a URL is, how do websites get to our browser? When you type a URL and you press enter, let's say in this case www.internet.com, you type that URL in your browser search bar and you press enter. What happens is your computer sends a request to the web server. So what a web server is that it's a powerful computer that stores websites. The server now sends the web page back to your browser. Let's now see how we can create a simple website. So in creating a simple website, we'll need some tools, all right? Just like what we explained in the last class. When you try to cook your food, you have to go to the kitchen, you have to have your pot, your spoon, your pans, whatever it is. Whether you're baking, you might need your oven. Now, in creating a simple website, we would need a text editor. A text editor is a software where you can write and edit code. So it even allows you to format code. So think of it as a notebook for coding, all right? So VS Code is a popular text editor because it's powerful and easy to use. There are other text editors like Sublime, but in this tutorial or in this lessons, we'll be making use of VS Code. So what do you need to do next? You need to go ahead and download and install VS Code. All right, so you can copy this web page, code.visualstudio.com, and then you download the version of your operating system, follow the instructions, and install it. I'll see you in the next class.